Alright, we had a little bit of a false alarm. So originally I recorded and round 2 was not really bugged, just needed a just needed a refresh on the app, close app and whatnot. So we're gonna get to Thanos, explain him real quick, explain all of his powers. And not necessarily what types of teams you're looking for, just going with your strongest team that's possible because he's one of the easiest ones as far as bosses to beat. Alright, everything's going to catch up a little bit because again I had to cold open the game. So, Infinity Gauntlet is a black ability, creates a 2-turn Gauntlet tile that destroys the entire road, dealing massive damage, generating triple AP, and the Gauntlet can't be matched and won't fall, but if you use powers like Drax is black or 4-star Cyclops is red, when you have 10 team up tiles, it'll destroy that tile. Infinite Power creates a 3-turn purple countdown tile while it's on the board. Deals extra damage. No tiles may be matched or changed except by Thanos, and that's essentially the 5-star Thanos' ability. And then finally, Infinity Stones. Passively, Thanos can't be sent, airborne, or stunned. And then you have different powers based on the different tiles on the board. Green gets rid of all the green tiles on the board. Black creates 2 critical tiles, which is always a good thing. Blue generates 30 AP of any random color. Red deals massive damage. Yellow will burst heal your entire team. And then purple creates a non-purple, non-green duplicate Infinity Stone. Alright? Now the reason why I said you want the critical tiles is because of reasons like that. Alright, and again, in the lower levels, again, you can pretty much use anybody you want to. Higher levels, pretty much anybody that can get rid of Thanos really quickly, because again, he can't move his tiles. Don't really need to go into detail really about Drax because we've done that in previous videos. Only you need to know about him is his black ability just will destroy any enemy special tiles, deal damage, secret weapon. If there's a countdown tile on the board, it will create a strong strike tile. Even stronger if you have multiple ones, and then Slice and Dice just deals target damage and even more damage if they reach to a certain health threshold. I probably could have did all that there while I was matching in away, but again, I just want to be very thorough. Destroy the greens. And yeah, the reason why I'm using Rocket and Groot, they're boosted, so why not super strong, meaty strike tiles? You get the boost with Gamora and with Drax. Here's just any version of Captain America. It doesn't really matter who you use. You know what, I'm going to use Captain Falcon. Why not? See pretty quickly, just knocking out the nodes. Again, no muss, no fuss. Now again, you could probably use someone like America Chavez, you know, she creates critical tiles too. But I would probably end up be using my good friend Colossus. Now, Icarus is somebody we can talk about because he's a brand new character, and I know I talked about him before, but we'll talk about him really quickly here. My full detailed video might be tomorrow, I'm not sure. In Cosmic Blast, this is his Superman Heat Vision. I think this costs 8, right? Yeah, cost 8, deal target damage. We don't care about that. The part we care about is this here. If Icarus returns from being airborne, generate purple and yellow AP. And again, at level 5, 4 purple, 3 yellow. I don't really care about the damage. Just give me purple or give me yellow. Get the levitation, cost 6. He goes airborne for 4 turns. If he's airborne at the start of the turn, he has no active allies, aka they're either downed or all the other allies are airborne. He'll make a match, and then he'll deal 380% more match damage to the enemy in the back. Again, you pair this up with a Koye, you can get guys and gals out the fight pretty quickly. And then rise again. If Icarus is downed and you have more than 9 yellow AP, you drain all the yellow. He gets revived at full health, goes airborne for 5 turns, and then also any match damage is increased for every yellow AP that you have, and that's active while he's airborne too. So that's pretty much the reason why I rock with him at 355. Once he gets airborne, fights get out of hand pretty quickly. As I will do the really deep breakdown of Icarus, about who to pair him up with in tomorrow's video, if he's an available character for tomorrow. Where is old Drax at? Again, this Thanos even at round 3, but even at later levels, he's pretty much easy to eliminate. And these 2 goobers here will be gone. I'm probably to do this here even faster with 3-star not 3-star Juggernaut, 4-star Juggernaut, and just max damage him to death. But then I gotta worry about if Rocket is, if he's tanking or not for. Oh my goodness, for Juggernaut. I don't know why I had a brain cramp there. Yeah, this is. You got characters that can one-hit KO Thanos, even at higher levels. Boom. Let's look at the 5-star Gamora, because I know we talked about the 3-star Gamora, the 4-star Gamora, in great detail. If not, again, we'll just make it really quick. Green stuns the target for stuns 2 random enemies on the enemy team for 2 turns for 12 green. Her red costs 5, deals target damage. Black lets her create strike tiles on yellow, and the amount of strike tiles that you get depends upon how many tiles are on the board that have her tile icon. I think it's a minimum of 3 tiles or something like that there. Whatever the case is, you're rarely, if ever, going to use her black. This Gamora here, definitely a lot better. Red costs 10, deals damage to the target, creates a countdown tile on the board that as long as it persists on the board, it'll do damage to whoever you fired off the ability towards. For black, creates strike and attack tiles on the board on the color purple, and if you happen to cover up all the purple tiles on the board with tiles that belong to you, then you instantly down the opponent. And then the other thing I need to note out is how much that power costs, and that's 9 black. And then finally, her blue ability stuns the target for 3 turns, and then stuns a random target for 1 turn. And then additionally, she triggers in a second passive into the black ability, where if as long as there's an opponent stunned, she'll create either a strike or an attack tile on the color purple. Alright? And then finally we got the new Gamora, relatively new Gamora. Her red ability, it costs 7, deals damage to the, it's 9, deals damage to the entire team, and then she deals damage to the target for each enemy downed in the mission, up to a max of 3. Essentially, if you're fighting in a wave node, boom, you fire that they're off, she'll down everybody in that particular wave, so you can go into the next wave at full strength. Well, Relentless Assassin, this is the one that costs 6. She deals damage, creates a 3-turn countdown tile. Each time you make a match or you deal damage to the opponent, it increases the countdown tile. And then if you get 10 or more ticks on the countdown tile, and the enemy that happens to be affected by the Relentless Assassin, they'll get dealt a ton of damage. But again, very if rarely will you ever deal with the passive portion of the black ability. And then Pulse Disruption, and probably her best ability. It costs 7 in yellow. It deals damage, creates a 2-turn repeater tile that says, hey, all damage from our team cannot be ignored. So no Colossus shenanigans, no shenanigans from Scarlet Witch, anybody that can suppress powers, or that can suppress damage from powers or matches. And then whenever the repeater tower reaches 0, it'll stun a random enemy for 1 turn when it activates. So the idea with Gamora, you want to get Pulse Disruption to activate every other turn. So you want to have 14 yellow. You fire it off once. Then when the repeater tile is at 1, then you fire off another repeater tile. So now, again, you can, bounce whoever's going to get stunned. And then when it's like a one-on-one situation, well, yeah, you pretty much have control of the board. I highly doubt we'll be able to get get her red ability off, at least at this lower level. Now, you know, the next fights, yeah, we'll definitely be able to, because, well, they'll have more than enough strength, more than enough health, all that there. I'm probably pretty much going to be using the Guardians of the Galaxy for the duration of this here, because, you know, why not? Rocket's boosted, Groot's boosted. I do need to go and see who all are the boosted characters on this list here. Alright, so that's that. Progression rewards, again, your usual stuff. Come get me tokens. Patch Wolverine, who's a featured character. There's shards, hero points, ISO 8, red ISO 8. There's Icarus, and then what we're waiting on is the legendary token. And then here you get She-Hulk covers, and then of course covers for the brand new character Echo. And then of course your latest token once you complete it, and for the alliance. Alright. So characters were boosted. Looks like everybody that was involved in Infinity War in some form or fashion. Infinity War, Captain America First Avenger, Deadliest Woman, Gamora, that's the 5-star version. Hawkeye Clint Barton, again that's the 5-star version. Spider-Man Back in Black and Spider-Man Peter Parker. Back in Black is the one that reduces the strength of strike tiles, and then Peter Parker is the one that creates web tiles. Old Man Logan and Samurai Daken round out your 5 stars. Then as far as 4 stars, Unworthy Captain America, Drax the Destroyer, Gamora, Awesome Mix Volume 2, Ronin Hawkeye, Peggy Carter Captain America, Rocket and Groot Awesome Mix Volume 2, Sam Wilson Captain America, Infinity War, Spider-Man, X-Force Wolverine to round out all of the 4 stars. And then for the 3s and 2s, you got 3-star Captain America Super Soldier, 3-star Gamora, 3-star Hawkeye, 3-star Rocket and Groot, 3-star Classic Spider-Man, 2-star Modern Hawkeye, 2-star Bagman, 2-star Astonishing Wolverine, and then finally Hawkeye Classic and Spider-Man Original with the unique event characters who are boosted: Icarus, Patch, and Captain America Steve Rogers. That's the 2-star version of Captain America. And then of course, you know, your brand new characters, Abigail Brand, who's in tokens, and we're gonna look at her momentarily. Well, the token store, and then Doc Ock No Way Home. And let's see here. I got 7 come and get me, so let's go ahead and open these here up. Let's see what we get. Featured character Hawkeye, which is that's a start. Another featured character in Wolverine. Daken. Another Daken. There's Captain America Steve Rogers, the 2-star. Now you're probably wondering, well, how in the world did I have all these here saved? I think Come and Get Me was running at a point in time where I had pulled I think a legendary token from up out of there. So yeah, so you get so you have your legendary token, your basic support tokens, your featured character in Icarus, your two random 4 stars, and then you have your featured character Wolverine. You know, some number of random 3 stars, random 2 stars, and there you go. That's that vault there. Now finally, the Abigail brand Space Time Continuum store. Again, I'm not gonna pull from this here because I have both Jessica Jones and Kingpin championed out, so you know, any rewards that I get for those two there, you know, that's gonna take away from the pulls that I want to do in other stores. So, like I said, if I can wait 2 to 3 more weeks, you know, Abigail Brand will be in the store with both Cersei and Big Will, so you got a better chance of getting one of the 3 of them who are much more useful than Jessica. I mean, she has her uses, but now the game is, I ain't gonna say it's past her by, but there's a few characters who aren't affected as much by her trap child shenanigans, and then Kingpin 5-star just isn't really that great. And then of course you got your normal assorted 4-star characters, so nobody that's got increased odds in 4-star land, but these are, you know, your approximate 1 in 7 odds of getting one of those 3 there. Alright, so I think that's definitely gonna end this video here. Like I said, tomorrow we'll do a deeper breakdown, maybe, because the rounds will be a little bit harder, and hopefully they'll give us a little bit more of a challenge. If not, well, you know, Rocket and Groot and Gamora all day long. So I hope everybody has a good weekend, good week. Stay safe. You know, protect yourself at all times, and you know, as I always say, be excellent to your fellow human beings.